Hey everyone. Rude. Monte Carlo, directed by Ernst Lubitsch. The film stars Jeanette MacDonald as Countess Helen Mara, who pulls a runaway bride on Duke Otto von Liebenheim, played by Claude Allister, and heads to Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo?
Hey, that's the title of the movie.
2 tickets for Monte Carlo.
With the intention of winning a fortune at the casinos. And can I just say, the scene where she keeps putting all of her money on 16 had me so stressed out. I don't know why. It's a funny bit that she keeps putting all of her money on the same number and continues to win. The fact that she wins so many times is hilarious. But it just gave me anxiety. Take the money. Take the money! Anyway, while there, she is noticed by Count Rudolph, who is immediately smitten with her, but who she has no interest in. And Rudolph, in an attempt to get closer to Helen, ends up posing as her new hairdresser and driver and footman. From there, if you've seen any movie ever, you probably know where things go. Our two lovers grow closer, the fiancé who was ditched comes back into the picture, but ultimately, Helen and Rudolph ride off together. And I really like this film. I'm finding that I am loving the Lubitsch Touch. The films I've seen of his are light and breezy and fun and funny. I was surprised at how much I like the songs by Richard Whiting and W. Frank Harling.
My papa tells me I have charms galore. Why try to figure out what this world is all about? Never mind the great books, fill your date books, women, the women.
The songs are just like the film, light and fun and clever. I'm not sure I'd call them memorable. I couldn't sing one back to you right now, but in the moment, pure joy. And that is another way the film and songs are similar. I've already forgotten the movie. I had a blast watching it. I had a smile on my face the whole 90 minutes, but as soon as the credits rolled, I was like Guy Pearce in Memento. Where am I? Why am I smiling? The plot is honestly a little confusing. Things seem to happen just to happen. Helen has seen Rudolph before, but then doesn't recognize him when he becomes her hairdresser. Does she recognize him? And her only interest is seemingly money. And if that's the case, why doesn't he just come up to her and say, hey, I got a lot of money? I'm not entirely sure why he keeps his identity a secret throughout this entire film. Did I miss something? I don't know, but while I was watching it, I didn't care. It's empty calories. But if there's one thing I love, it's an empty calorie. Monte Carlo. I'm not going to say this is a must-watch, but if you are a fan of early movie musicals or classic romantic comedies, I would check this out. Claude Allister's performance is worth it by itself. He's great as the dopey Duke.
Ah, but not she. She is different. Oh. She is wonderful. Oh, why did it have to rain?
But if those things don't interest you, I think this one's pretty skippable. And easily very skippable because you cannot find this film anywhere. You can't stream it, you can't rent it, you can't buy it. I think maybe there is a Criterion Lubitsch collection of which it is a part of. But if you want to hear me talk about more movies from the 30s, you can click that link right there. Click it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.